Our wheel's broken. Oh.
How bad is it?
Maybe we should have listened to that guy after all.
One of the front wheels caught a big hole in the road. Front axle's completely split. It's gonna take some time to fix. I suggest y'all find a good camping spot. We might be here a couple days.
Well, this is just fantastic.
It's not my fault. I heard ghosts and I got excited. The sacrifices we make for science, indeed. You finally watched Devil May Cry. Now I'm after Daredevil next. Was it good? How was it? Yeah, I want to know too. Have a weapon at least. Who has a weapon? I don't know, what, like a gun? I think 2 of my characters have weapons in this area. Maybe we should have heeded the warning. Can anything go right? Accident happens, we'll manage. Yeah, we'll manage. It was just an accident. Let's just kind of be cool. Let's just play it off.
A broken axle is fixable. We can deal with this.
Yes, and if we lose a day, we lose a day.
Let's not jump to conclusions.
Hey, hold it there. Who the hell are you?
Easy now.
He's got a cape on. He's going to be weird.
Hawkins. I come from the settlement just up the mountain. I saw your predicament. Came down to see if we could lend a hand.
No, thank you. I feel like there's some weird alternative motive here. It does, doesn't it seem suspicious? I feel so suspicious of this guy. I don't like where this is going. He can go back up his mountain. Thank you.
Awfully convenient, isn't it? We get warned about this road, and sure enough, we break down on it. And then a friendly stranger just happens by to help.
The Lord works in mysterious ways, ma'am. I can assure you there is no conspiracy here, only charitable concern.
Glad to hear it. It's always been my policy not to look a gift horse in the mouth.
I can repair the axle. I just need time.
Oh, nonsense. We'll send somebody down to city a wagon. In the meantime, I invite you to come up and be our guest for supper. We can offer you a safe and comfortable place to rest tonight.
Much appreciated, Mr. Hawkins.
Wonderful. Follow me then.
But I don't want to. What? Lola can fix it. We can just wait for her to fix it and then be on our way. Something weird's going on.
I hope you're well.
I might shaken up, but tolerable well otherwise.
I can only imagine. Brother Jerome said it looked like your wagon was in bad shape.
Nothing that can't be fixed.
Of course. But in the meantime, I invite you to stay with us here in New Bethel. I'm Joanna Taggart. On behalf of the brothers and sisters of the Second Dawn, I bid you welcome.
Thank you, Mrs. Taggart.
Please, call me Sister Joanna.
Are you a religious sister then, Sister Joanna?
We are all brothers and sisters in God here, none placed above any other, although I do provide spiritual counsel to the community here. We can get further acquainted tonight. We're preparing a welcoming feast in your honor. You may wander freely as you please, but as this is a place of peace, we ask only that you relinquish any weapons you carry. Brother Jerome will store them safely for you. Sister Bridget, could you please show our guests around and get them settled?
Yes, Sister Joanna.
I look forward to seeing you all at the feast.
No, I don't like where this is going. They just disarmed me. They took away my weapons. There's some weird religious cult.
Of the Second Dawn, may I introduce our honored guests. At this table, we have Miss Harley Leger and Mr. Jake Ackerman. With the Rangers, Mr. Danny Lowe and Mr. Phil Marquez. And with Sister Bridget, Miss Lola Johnson and Miss Nadine Redbird. Please join me now in prayer. O Lord, we give thanks for sending these fine people here for safety in their time of need, and for this food prepared
What
by
is
loving
happening?
hands. We give thanks to you for blessing New Bethel by raising it up on this mountain, above the troubles of the world.
How did I get roped
For
into
as we know
this?
from Psalms, the mountains will bring peace to the people, and the little hills by righteousness. As we partake of this food, we pray for health and strength to carry on, and try to live as you would have us. This we ask in the name of God, our Heavenly Father. Amen.
Amen.
Oh my
And
gosh.
now let us feast and celebrate the arrival of our new friends.
What are they feeding us? They're cannibals? Yeah, it could be. They could be. You never know. I know they're all dancing over there and being merry. I don't like where this is going. You guys all think it's a cult as well. It has to be, right? Don't you think? We're just going to make a little save file over here. It's just so convenient, isn't it? How we get warned that it's cursed and then like our wagon breaks down. They didn't seem to want to take no for an answer either. They were just so adamant on us sort of like, you know, staying at their village. Like, why do they want us here? There's a reason, right? There's gotta be.
Quite the welcome we've been given.
These are good people. Very generous.
We're very happy to have you.
The Hawkins family has offered to let me stay with them, and Sister Sue Ellen is going to show me the communal garden in the morning.
Yes, you should come have a look as well.
Maybe I will.
No, thank you. You seem too friendly and too nice, and I don't like that. They're overly friendly.
Enjoying yourselves, boys?
This place is incredible. Jerome was just telling me.
It's Brother Jerome, if you don't mind.
Oh, right. Brother Jerome was just telling me all about the Rangers and what they do.
And what do you do?
I'd be happy to show you both in the morning. We can go on patrol.
Sounds great.
Sure. We'll see.
All my companions are just kind of like loving this. Everybody seems to have been brainwashed. I'm like the only one that's like feeling a little uncomfortable here.
He's really having a good time.
Wow, look at Jake. He's going for it. And we've got... What does Lola say? Because I reckon if anybody doubts them, it would be Lola. Because Lola's very suspicious of people. Let's see what she says.
Hey there.
Hello, Sister Harley. I'm Bridget Doran. I hope you're having a nice time.
I am. Thank you.
So where they got you staying?
Oh, she's with me and my son Patrick. We have an extra cot.
What about you?
I got the cabin up on the hill. Nice and private.
Okay. Oh, I guess they even accommodated her to a place that she would like.
Hello. I don't believe we've been properly introduced.
Oh, of course. Please forgive me. I'm Eliza Taggart.
Taggart? You're related to Joanna?
Yes, she's my mother. I wonder, could you tell me something about your friend with the guitar? I find him rather intriguing.
Oh, do you like him? He's a great guy. You know what? I'm not gonna say that because I feel like there's something funny going on and I don't want my dude to get hurt. So I'm gonna completely derail her. You shouldn't get your hopes up.
I'd set my sights elsewhere. Phil's something of a loose cannon.
Oh, I see. I appreciate your honesty. Now if you'll excuse me.
I don't know if Phil is gonna like that or not, but I'm doing it to save you, Phil. These people are crazy, I just know it.
It's popular tonight.
Okay, I think that might be everyone. Let me try these guys.
I truly hope you're enjoying the feast, Miss Leger.
I am. Thank you.
Allow me to present my husband, Captain Perry Cloud Smith.
Good to meet you.
Likewise.
I'm so delighted that God saw fit to bring us together. Already you and your friends have given us so much joy.
It's a little too much. They're a little bit too much with the religion stuff here. I'm not used to it. How long until our wagon is repaired? This is where they just keep saying, oh, your wagon will be repaired tomorrow, and then it just like never gets repaired.
I was wondering.
You must have many questions, I'm certain. But tonight is for celebration. Questions and their answers can wait until tomorrow.
She's evading.
May I have everyone's attention, please?
The music was so jolly.
What a feast we have had. What joyous celebration. Alas, the hour grows late, and we must retire. God bless you all. I shall see you all bright and early for our morning sermon.
They're gonna try brainwashing me. The curse was true. Do you think so? This is the biggest red flag ever. It does seem bad.
Get out here, now.
What? Is something bad happening? Oh god. Lotus fruit to get out there now. Who was there? Not Mosi refusing to wingman. I don't want to be here, like, at all. I want to leave. I want to leave and go to the place that we're trying to get to. We don't need these distractions. We got a fortune to find.
I hope we don't stick around here too long.
Not very comfortable
Bridget
beds
and
either.
Patrick's beds.
Leger.
Okay, I'm coming. God, jeez. I can't even look around. What do you want? What's so bad that you have to keep knocking?
What's going on?
We got a problem. I tried going down to see about fixing the wagon this morning, but the path's guarded.
Guarded? By who?
The boy, Patrick.
Okay, they're kind of, they're keeping us here hostage, aren't they? They're guarding the path to the wagon. There's something fishy going on.
Damn. I had a feeling something wasn't right about this place.
Yeah, I know. Should have backed you up the first time you said so. We gotta get down there somehow.
You want me to take care of him or something?
No, I want you to come with me to the wagon. We need to get one of the others to cause a distraction.
Right. But who?
I'll leave that for you to decide. Let's get moving.
Jake. It has to be Jake. Because he is, he's really good at that. He's really good at being a showman. And I think he would be an excellent person to choose for a distraction. Plus, he is kind of naive sometimes. And I don't think he suspects anything is happening in this village. So I think I will choose him. Phil will understand. I hope so.
Kettle hanging over the communal fire.
Okay.
Good morning, Joanna.
Talk to this woman.
Good morning, Sister Harley. I hope you slept well.
Well enough. I was wondering if I could ask you a few questions.
Of course. Tell me what's on your mind.
I would like to know why you are guarding the pathway. It's a bit weird.
Why is Patrick guarding the mountain path?
A ranger, or ranger in training, is always posted there. This is to prevent anyone from going down into the valley alone. It's quite dangerous down there, as you well know.
I don't need your protection. Like, we are fine. We've been traveling this whole time, you know, by ourselves, and we're okay. And why are you calling me Sister Harley? It's kind of strange.
Not to be rude, but why are you calling me Sister Harley? I thought that was just something between members of your community.
While you're here, you are a member. We're all children of God, after all.
Oh my god. She's already saying that I'm a member of her community. No, we need to get out of here. It's already started. They're already trying to convert us. Oh god. How are the wagon repairs going? She's probably going to evade this question.
Any updates on the wagon repairs?
I'm afraid I wouldn't know. Eliza has been tasked with handling that. But don't worry. However long it takes, you're always welcome here.
Oh, it's so creepy. They're just trying to keep us here.
Just how long have you folks been living up here anyway?
This is our 12th year in New Bethel, but the brothers and sisters of the Second Dawn came together before that. I founded this community back in Bright Bay.
So how did you get from Bright Bay to this mountain?
It was God's will. When Eliza was a small child, he sent her a vision. She saw a distant shore, the sun rising over the hills and shining on the water of a new ocean. It was clearly a sign to journey west, to the coast. I chartered an airship for Las Virgenes, but God had other plans for us. Our ship suffered mechanical problems en route. We were forced to make an emergency landing on this mountaintop. It was by the grace of God that we all reached the ground again safely. The ship had done its duty delivering us here. It would never fly again. So we salvaged it and built our new homes from the wreckage.
What a story. Okay. You never tried continuing the journey?
So you just decided to stay here and not finish the journey?
But you see, we did reach the end. Eliza later told me she'd had another vision. This time she saw great cities on the shore belching smoke and noise, the ground cracking open and the hills spitting fire. Her first vision had been a clue to go west, just not to the coast as we had thought. Our promised home was east of the sea, where the sun rose over the mountaintop.
When did Eliza have this second vision?
Midway through the voyage. She was on her way to tell me when the airship malfunctioned. It couldn't be clearer that this was God's plan for us all along.
What if it was just like a coincidence? What if that vision was like some vision of the future where they're all gonna die in a volcano or something? Maybe it was absolutely nothing and they're reading into it too much. Okay, I can ask a whole bunch of questions about the community. Let's ask about Eliza. She has the visions, right?
what can you tell me about Eliza?
My dear daughter, her life has not been easy. I can only hope that New Bethel has brought her the peace and happiness she deserves.
Why hasn't her life been easy?
Our life in Bright Bay was turbulent. You'll forgive me if I don't elaborate further.
What does that mean? Okay. What is her husband? Her husband was Captain Perry, I think.
Tell me about your husband.
I love him. What more is there to tell?
Is that all she has to say? Ah, there's gotta be something more.
I'd like to know more about you.
Me? Well, I have been chosen to lead the community. It is a sacred responsibility. I see to it that every single person here is safe and well cared for.
You mean you keep everybody hostage?
I'm curious about Bridget and her son.
Ah, yes, Sister Bridget. I pray for her and little brother Patrick every day. Losing Brother James was very hard on them both. But Brother Patrick will be a great ranger one day, and Sister Bridget has blossomed into a pillar of the community.
What happened to the dude that died? Did he just die of natural causes, or... It's very questionable.
I want to know about the Hawkins family.
Brother Jerome is one of our best rangers, and Sister Sue Ellen is a gifted healer. I thank God every day for the blessings of their fellowship.
Thanks for the chat.
God bless.
Alright, I've exhausted all the dialogue options with that lady. Okay, so Jake is over here. I would like to talk to Jake about the distraction. Is this where Lola's staying? In this cabin? Oh my gosh, you got like pictures of God on the wall and everything. Wow.
The big man himself.
Okay, well, he's just right there, staring. It's a little off-putting.
A constant reminder that God is watching.
Yes. I'm not sure how I'd feel about staying in this room. I don't know. I think it would be the picture that would creep me out. Just staring aimlessly forwards like that.
A box on the wall with a small hexagonal hole in it. Odd.
I don't have anything against religion. I just don't really partake in it myself. That's all. I don't really have an opinion on it.
A few Bibles and some other religious texts.
Okay, there's not much in this room. There's a hole there, so I'm sure there is something going on there. Alright. I don't like how they're forcing this religion on us, though.
Lots of crosses and a nativity scene.
Okay, I reckon we'll have to come back in here and get some clues or something. Let's go talk to
Hello,
Jake. We want to get him
Howdy.
to do the distraction. So, what's your take on this place? He's going to absolutely love it because that's the kind of person Jake is. I think he'll be right in his element.
Thoughts on New Bethel?
Charming place, really. Nice folk.
I'm surprised. Wouldn't have figured you'd go in for all this biblical stuff.
I'm certainly not what you'd call a religious man myself, but I can respect their beliefs.
Fair enough, fair enough. So what's he up to?
What are you doing out here?
Keeping the party going, chatting with Captain Perry, getting to know the place, same as you.
Talk to you later, Jake.
Take it easy, Harley.
So I can't ask Jake to do the distraction, because I would like him to do it.
Lola?
What is it?
Oh yeah, where is the dog? I haven't actually seen the dog. Is it with the wagon?
Where's Lisa Lou?
Around here somewhere. She was raring to explore the woods around the cabin.
They better not hurt our dog, or I'm going to be upset.
This place is really something, huh?
It's something, all right. They're very hospitable, but everybody's too much in everybody else's business. Creeps me out.
I hear you, I hear you. Okay, I'm not actually sure what I'm supposed to be doing here, because I don't seem to be able to ask Jake. Maybe I've got to go and hunt down the rest of my companions and ask them. Not sure.
Hello, Brother Perry.
Oh, you don't have to worry about all that brother-sister stuff with me. Feels strange only having just met. Be nice for someone to call me Captain Perry again.
Oh, wow, he's a bit down to earth, isn't he? That's cool.
Am I right to assume you were the captain of this airship?
Very astute, Miss Leger. Of course, it's been ages, but I still like the title. After all, I went down with my ship, didn't I?
This guy actually seems to be somebody I can talk to. You like him already? He seems to be the only person that isn't pushing the religion on us, which is nice.
Do you miss captaining an airship? Sailing the open skies?
Every day. Please understand I'm quite happy here. But watching the sun rise over the same horizon for 12 years, let's just say I wouldn't mind getting a glimpse of another part of the world now and then.
Okay, maybe we can work with that. This dude isn't entirely... he seems to have a different opinion than his wife. He wants to go somewhere else, where his wife seems to want to stay here. So there's a little bit of conflict there, right?
How exactly did the airship go down?
We can work with that.
I'd rather not dredge that up. Especially not with someone I barely know.
Fair enough.
Can you tell me?
Fine.
But
I'm not much for gossip.
See you later.
I can't get anything out of him about the community. I was going to ask him about his wife to see what he said, but he doesn't want to talk. Sadly. So this was the airship.
I remember hearing about this airship vanishing. That must have been a decade ago.
Okay, should we go inside? Oh, he's got his top off.
I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
Not at
Awkward.
all. I was just writing a song for Eliza.
You two hit it off then?
Indeed. Despite your efforts.
Beg pardon?
She told me what you said. I'm a loose cannon, am I?
Well...
It is all right. I think that made her like me even more.
No!
So where's Eliza now?
I am not sure.
That backfired.
She rose early, before dawn.
Oh God, we're gonna lose Phil. He's gonna go and date this crazy cult girl. Oh no. Shall we ask to hear his song? I would like to hear it.
How about a preview of your song?
Well, all right. I only have the chorus so far. Eliza, Eliza, brown hair and green eyes. Your smile can light up the room.
Oh my God.
Eliza, Eliza, you make my heart rise. Your radiance chases the gloom. What do you think?
I don't know what to say to that. The rhyming was awful and it was so cheesy. Oh God, it was bad. I think we should tell him to do it just because it was bad. It will make her laugh though. She would probably like it, to be fair. Like, I bet she would like it because like it's the thought that counts, isn't it? So maybe we should tell him the opposite. I don't want him to go with this girl. Not bad, could use some work. I'm going to tell him to start over.
I would call that a practice run and start over fresh if I were you.
Is it really that bad?
Yeah.
It's that bad.
Well, all right.
Anything to just not get him with this girl. I don't want to lose him to the cult. Some men think it's worth the risk. Do you think? Getting into the cult? Gosh, I don't think it is.
What do you think of this place?
I admit I have not had much of a chance to explore. Eliza has kept me occupied.
Right. I should have realized.
Wow, so he's not really looking into the place. He's blindsided by his love interest.
I'd like to hear more about Eliza.
Please, I do not kiss and tell.
I didn't mean it like that. I just wanted to know if she told you anything about this place.
Ah, certainly. We had a very stimulating conversation after the party. This community was founded upon the ideals of independence and freedom. There is much to admire.
I'll let you get back to your writing.
Try not to get into any trouble, eh?
This dude better not settle down with this girl. He's supposed to be like, you know, fighting for the revolution and all this. He can't just like stop all that just for like one girl.
Hey, what are you doing? Have you no respect for privacy?
Okay, sorry.
My bad. I was just curious. This is his clothes, I guess.
Still shirt, jacket, and hat. Seems they came off rather quickly.
Oh my, what is she trying to say? I don't know. He's thinking with the wrong head. He certainly is. what about his people and like all the people he was like sworn to save and all of this, and he was just going off of this Eliza girl. He seems very distracted.
If you're showing Brother Denny the ropes today, I'll take morning patrol.
You be careful out there.
I always am, brother. Ah, good morning, Sister Harley. So nice to see you up. We missed you at this morning's sermon.
Good. I needed my sleep.
We've had a long journey. It was nice to catch up on my sleep.
Of course. Well, there's always tomorrow.
Maybe, although I hope we're long gone by then. No offense, of course.
None taken. I'm sure you're eager to get back on the road, but I urge you to take some time and appreciate the little respites God gives us. May I share a story with you?
No. It's gonna be some religious story. I don't want to hear it. I guess we should, just to get info to see what she's gonna say, but she's probably just gonna give us some silly story about how we should stay here or something.
Go on.
When I was a girl, I lived with my parents in Bright Bay. My life, though happy enough, seemed to me quite dull. I dreamed of something more exciting. Unfortunately, my wish came true. One day, while my parents were away on business, the police raided the home of the woman who was caring for me. She ran and I was taken into custody. The police failed to locate my parents and sent me to an orphanage. Then I was off to a workhouse. Those long days of toil, the beatings, the meager food, the nightly chorus of children sobbing themselves to sleep. I longed for the quiet, ordinary life I had taken for granted.
I'm so sorry. But you found your parents again?
Eventually, after more than a year in the workhouse. Once I was back home, I did nothing but thank God for the respite he had given me. So you see, it's important to take advantage of the calmer moments, the ones you may consider dull. You never know quite how much you value them until they're gone. If you'll excuse me, I need to start my patrol. But please, make yourself at home. Help yourself to some tea. And don't worry about your wagon. Today is the Sabbath, but I'll put my best rangers to the task first thing tomorrow. Speak to you soon, Sister Harley.
Lady, you are not convincing me. This is just not happening. She's just going to keep saying, we'll work on it tomorrow, we'll work on it tomorrow. We could have already been continuing our journey if we had just let Lola handle it. Because they're now saying it's a Sabbath day, so they can't do it on a Sabbath day. And if Lola had done it, we'd already be done. They're just kind of dragging this out to get us to stay here. They're going to try and convince us over time. That's their plan. I just found something. What is it? What is that?
Smells kind of bitter.
What is it?
Some nettle leaves from the big tent.
Nettle leaves. Okay. Alright. What's going on here with Danny and this dude? Let's see what they're doing.
Hey, Danny.
Hi, Harley.
Are you feeling okay without your guns? Yeah, I would be worried about not having them.
Sorry about your guns. Must be weird to be without them.
Oh, not so much. This isn't like last time. I know where they are, and Jerome told me I could get them if I really needed to. Not that I will, of course.
Can you, though? That is the question. Don't call me Sister Mousy. No. I don't want to be in the cult. Phil's found love. Mexico can liberate itself. No. Some guys don't think where some women are concerned. Possibly. I think he's definitely got very distracted. He is not thinking with his head.
How are you finding New Bethel?
It's impressive how the community has overcome a bad situation and grown from it. They all take care of each other. Everybody's been so kind. I already feel like I belong here.
We haven't
That's
even
what
been
they
here
want.
a full day yet.
I know. That's the most
That's
amazing
not
part.
amazing.
See
It's
you,
not.
Danny.
Bye for now.
It's like some form of coercion and like manipulation. It is not a good thing, Danny. Oh my gosh. They're all reading into it. They're all, well, not reading into it. They're all buying into it, I should say. They're all going for it. No, we're all being brainwashed.
Hi,
It's
Brother
bad.
Jerome.
Sister Harley?
This is really bad.
What are your duties as a ranger?
Well, we hunt and provide for the community. Anything that requires leaving the safety of the settlement. My most important task is to help protect everybody. That means patrolling the woods and making sure nobody goes out alone.
So you're New Bethel's lawman?
Not quite. We don't enforce the rules. That falls to Sister Joanna. We're more like New Bethel's guardian shepherds. In our case, that includes guarding against actual wolves.
So that's why this guy is wearing a cape, because he's a ranger. Now it makes sense. I wondered why he just came down with this like big flowy cape thing. Like I was wondering what he was doing. We've lost Danny, we've lost Phil. Who is next? Jake seems to like it here as well, but he hasn't really said too much. I don't know. You've seen the light. From now on I shall be known as Brother Anjin. No, we've lost Anjin as well. One of us. Oh god, it's getting real. It's getting real. I think we should just I don't think I need to talk to that dude anymore. Alright, let's go see what other people are doing. I did see somebody up here. Nadine is up here. I think Nadine would be swayed really easily as well, because she's one of those types, so she really likes peace and tranquility, so I think she will love it here. It'll be very hard to get Nadine out. She seems to have that kind of character.
Hey, Nadine.
Hello, Harley.
What are your thoughts? I bet she's gonna like it.
What do you think of
I think she'll like it here.
This place, it's so welcoming. Everyone is from someplace different, but they've all come together into a whole. I could see myself being happy here. Perhaps I'll ask Sister Joanna if I might come back after we've completed our journey.
We'll talk later.
I look forward to it.
Yep, we've lost Nadine as well. We've definitely lost Phil, Danny, and Nadine already. 3 of our companions. We've only got 5. Well, 6, including Lola, I think.
Hello, Sue Ellen.
Hello, Harley.
Are you in charge of the garden? It's beautiful.
Thank you. It's everybody's garden, but I spend more time here than most. I find tending the plants very soothing. Plus, I have my special plot of medicinal herbs.
You've got quite a collection. Some of these I've never even seen.
Be glad to tell you all about them sometime.
I'll let you get back to your garden.
Come enjoy it anytime.
Let's leave her to it, I would say. Is there anything else I can click on around here? It doesn't seem to be.
Those apples look delicious.
They do.
They are. Hopefully Sister Bridget will make us one of her delicious apple pies soon.
You cannot convince me to stay with apple pies, okay? It's not gonna happen. So what happens if I try to leave? Like, what will happen? Well, it'll be like, halt! Who goes there? Will he try and stop me? Oh. Well, this is a depressing scene. We have to get out of here. Grab what you can and go. I'm trying, but I'm sure someone's gonna stop me on the way. So who's this dude?
James Doran.
Is this who she's praying to?
Good morning.
Oh, good morning.
Paying a visit?
I'm tending my husband's grave.
My condolences.
Losing James was hard, but the community gives me strength to carry on. I thank God for them. Not just for my sake, but for Patrick's as well.
Was he a blood sacrifice? May I ask how your husband died?
I hope this isn't too forward, but what happened to your husband?
His leg was wounded in a hunting accident and it got infected. Sister Sue Ellen did her best to heal him, but it wasn't enough. We don't have much in the way of medicine here.
Again, I'm so sorry.
Thank you. He's with God now.
In a hunting accident? I'm sure even if something did happen, they wouldn't tell us anyway. They would keep it a secret.
I'll leave you to your thoughts.
God go with you.
Okay, let's see if I can't seem to go anywhere from here. Can I not try to leave? Is that not a thing? Why did Lola follow me?
Isabella would.
Not now, Leger. We gotta get down to the wagon.
Well, I'm trying. I don't know the way to the wagon. Is it... Oh, I think it's down this way.
Not going anywhere with that kid in the way.
Who's blocking the way?
Kid. Yeah?
Let's see if we can get him to get out of the way.
And just what are you doing out here?
What's it look like? I'm guarding the path.
And why are you doing that?
Sister Joanna's orders. Nobody's allowed down the mountain without a ranger. You go down there by yourself, you're as good as dead.
Come on, it can't be bad as that.
There's heaps of wolves. They're big and fierce with pointy ears and huge fangs. They'll gobble you right up.
Is that what they're telling you? Oh gosh. It's really not that bad down there. I would like to go, please. I was down there before and we did not get eaten by wolves, so like it's fine. Anyway, I've faced off against a coyote already, so I've got experience.
I want to go down to our wagon.
Sorry, but you can't.
You just said I could if I was accompanied by a ranger.
The rangers are all busy today. Maybe tomorrow.
What about you?
Me? I'm not a full ranger yet. I'm still in training.
You can't just keep people in your town just because you're scared that they'll get attacked by a wolf. This is silly.
Keep up the good work, kid.
I will.
I'm under like house arrest or something. I do not like the way this is going. Where have I not been? That's the question. So I think I've been in most of the buildings so far. I've been in there already. And I've been over there. I haven't spoken to this dude over here. Let's see what he says.
Hello there. How are you? Is everything all right?
Miss Leger, please don't talk to him. He's not in a fit state for it right now.
What? Why not? What does that mean?
He's not talking.
What happened to that guy? What? That's a little bit weird, isn't it? That's very odd. I'm trying to work out where I'm meant to be going, but I'm unsure. Should we go speak to a ranger? See if they will actually let me go outside.
Hi, Brother Jerome.
Sister Harley?
Hi. Patrick won't let me down the mountain. I need your help.
Patrick's not letting me go down the mountain path.
Good. He's not supposed to.
Why not?
You need a ranger to go with you, and Patrick's still in training.
This is dumb. This is so dumb. I don't need no ranger. I should be able to go down there by myself. Phil's already getting gobbled by a wolf. Oh boy.
Couldn't you be my escort down the mountain?
Is there an emergency?
No, I just want to check on our wagon.
Don't worry about the wagon. It's in good hands. There's nothing else worth going down there for, believe me. Anyhow, today we're honoring the Sabbath.
But I don't want to honor the Sabbath today. I want to continue on my journey.
Appreciate your time.
Beware.
How annoying. Is there any other rangers? I'm not sure if I've seen any other rangers around. Lola's moved, so...
Not now, legit.
Okay, she's still not giving me any dialogue. Alright, let's go back into our room, because maybe there's something in here that I missed. I can pick up this cup, apparently. There's got to be a way around this. There's obviously some kind of puzzle that I've got to figure out. Maybe I need water. I got a cup, and I got like a bunch of... I got tea here, and I got nettles. So perhaps I'm meant to make some kind of drink. I'm not sure. I don't know.
A handsome-looking man.
Okay.
Bridget standing with a man. Keeps the room warm. Winters here must get awful chilly, though.
There's not much here.
This must be Patrick's. It's full of all sorts of wooden toys.
Okay, that makes sense. There's really nothing else in this room, though. I wonder if I can find a water source from somewhere. Or maybe I can use the pot in the middle? Yes, I can put the cup in the pot. So I must have to make some kind of...
Not much use when the cup is empty.
Okay, so I have to fill it up first. This must be what I have to do. I just need to figure out where to get the supplies that I'm after. Can I look at this?
A strainer and teapot. Just need to add some tea leaves and hot water to brew a cup.
Okay, I don't know who I'm brewing this for or why I'm doing it. But yeah, we could do that. We'll put the tea in there. Let's put the tea in there.
There. Just need some hot water now.
I just need some hot water that I don't know where to get it from. We'll have to look around a little bit, I suppose.
Phil?
Harley?
We're trapped here. I can't get down the mountain.
That boy Patrick is guarding the path down the mountain.
And? Why would you want to go?
To check on the wagon for starters.
Jerome said he would take care of the repairs. More hands do not always make for faster work.
I'll let you get back to your writing.
Try not to get into any trouble, eh?
Wow, he is not bothered about this at all. Wow, that sucks. What about Jake? Does Jake have anything to say about it? He probably won't be that interested, but we'll try anyway.
The mountain path's being guarded and I can't get down.
Why would you want to?
I want to make sure the wagon's being repaired.
Shoot, just ask Joanna. She said she'd take care of it.
Already did. She told me to ask Eliza.
Well, then go ask her.
Already did that too. She said nobody was working today because it's the Sabbath.
So we wait an extra day. El Presidio's not going anywhere.
Yeah, and neither are we. Talk to you later, Jake.
Take it easy, Harley.
Does nobody see the problem with this? Everybody's just taking it like it's nothing, like it's no big deal. My God. Well, they will soon realize when they find out that, you know, we're still here like a month later. Oh, hang on, I just saw some water. We need to go down here. And right here is a little barrel of water for us, right? It looks like water. Ta-da! Yay! I have no idea who we're giving this to. And maybe I can like, what if I put the nettles in? I can make the tea, put the nettles in, and maybe it will like, I don't know, knock the boy out or something.
It's already got tea in it.
I have no idea. We need to put some like sleeping powder in it. Oh, I need to go back and put this in the little cook pot over here. Heat it up. That seems like a plan.
Now to wait.
How long do we wait? Well, I suppose we got nowhere else to go, so it's not like we got anything else to do.
1 cup of hot water, all mine.
Now I have a weapon. But no, we're making tea apparently. So let's put that there, in there, and make a nice cup of tea.
Now to let it steep for a few minutes.
This is sure is time consuming. Takes a long time to make a cup of tea apparently.
There, a nice hot cup of tea.
Perfect. Can we put the nettles in? Is that possible?
No sense of ruining a perfectly good cup of tea.
Okay, I'm not sure who this is for or what purpose this has. I have no idea. I was thinking I could give it to the boy and see if I could bribe him, but like, how many kids actually like tea? That's the question. I'm not really sure. We'll try it anyway.
You sure got a lot of junk.
Wow.
Some nettle leaf.
Well, that sucked. Who wants the tea? I don't even know who to give it to. Who is the tea for? That's the question. What about to the captain?
Hey, Captain. How about a nice cup of tea?
Is it more of that nettle stuff?
No, this is from my own private store. It's from Ceylon.
No kidding. How'd you come by that?
We recently met a former whaler. He had souvenirs from around the world. He gave me a caddy as a memento, and it had some tea left in it. I thought you might appreciate a taste from another part of the world.
Ah, so this is who it was for. Okay.
Ah, this is delicious. I don't know what to say, aside from thank you.
My pleasure.
Please, join me. Have some tea and we can chat.
I'm more of a coffee drinker, but I'll gladly take the conversation.
I apologize for being so abrupt before. If you still have questions, I'll try and answer them to the best of my ability.
Alright, now we've gave him a nice tea that he's probably haven't had in like 20 years. He might actually open up to us and tell us a little bit more. Is everything alright with that man? Yeah, I'm curious about that man. He won't speak to us.
That man chopping wood, is he alright?
Yes, he's fine. He's just being disciplined. Maybe we should attend to his example.
Disciplined? What does that mean? What did he do? Okay. I feel a bit disturbed.
Do you think we could talk a little about the airship crash now? I'd really like to understand more about the origins of this community.
Yes, that's understandable. Of course you're curious to know what kind of place you fetched up in. All right. 12 years ago, Johanna chartered my cargo ship to take her group from Bright Bay to Las Virgenes. But late one night, still half a day from our destination, the boiler failed. We started losing altitude. We were already crossing the mountains, and all around was rocky peaks and forest. No safe place to set down. I was forced to make an emergency landing, more a barely controlled crash, really, on the side of this mountain. And here we are still.
Wow.
The Rowena was wrecked beyond hope of repair. But somehow, nobody was hurt or killed in the crash. A miracle, as Joanna reminds us, if we ever forget.
Do you know what caused the failure?
Yes, I'm certain I do. But it doesn't matter.
It does, because if we knew the cause of the crash, we could refute that it was a miracle and, I don't know, maybe hold some sway or something.
What makes you say it doesn't matter what caused the crash?
It was a long time ago. so much has changed, and I've forgiven and forgotten. To tell the truth, that final voyage was the best thing that ever happened to me. Because of it, I met and married Joanna. I got to watch her blossom into a truly inspirational leader, and I found a new home. She's the captain of this ship now, doing a far better job of it than I ever could.
I don't know if I hold the same sentiment as you, but okay. Did you have problems adjusting to this new life? I don't think he really likes it here. It doesn't sound like it. It sounds like he's just staying here just because he loves his wife and that's it, but he doesn't actually like it here.
I imagine it wasn't easy for you to adjust to this life.
It took some getting used to, I admit, and not just for me. Many of the original passengers found it hard to live up here. They thought they were headed for a sunny coastal paradise, not a barren mountaintop surrounded by ferocious beasts. Joanna tried to keep morale up, but that didn't stop a group of dissenters from forming. They began challenging her, spreading rumors and confusion. In the end, she had no choice but to discipline them.
What the heck does she mean by disciplining them? Like, what the heck does that mean? So what happened to them? Like, where are they? Did they murder them? Like, what happened?
How exactly did Joanna discipline the dissenters?
She had them stay in the cabin over yonder, isolated from the rest of the community and kept under guard. She wanted to give them time to cool down and reconsider, but I could see that wasn't going to happen. They had made up their minds to leave. Keeping them prisoner was only making things worse.
So what happened?
They escaped one night, under my watch.
Okay. You let the dissenters go. Oh, you think he might have let them go? Maybe he did. Maybe he felt sorry for them and let them leave. I hope that's what happened and that they didn't murder them all. Oh god. They sabotaged the ship. Do you think so? They might have. I don't know. It's not too many details there.
You expect me to believe the dissenters?
He wouldn't tell us what happened,
Joanna
why it failed.
Still does, despite the rumors and hearsay. That's all that matters.
Were you punished in any way?
I was under the silence for a week for failing to protect the dissenters from the dangers of the wilderness. Small price to pay for both the good of the community and those poor souls who left.
So they're just not allowed to talk? Is that the punishment? The silence?
The silence? What's that?
A custom Joanna and Eliza came up with. You can't speak, and nobody is allowed to talk to you for however long your silence lasts. Bit of a funny punishment, but I can appreciate the idea behind it. After all, a captain needs to keep discipline among the crew.
That's not... I don't like that. That could... If it goes on for a really long period of time, that could really affect your mental health. My gosh, that's horrible. Everybody stops talking to you. Like, nobody talks to you. What if, like, you have, like, an emergency or something? What if you need help with something? Like, there's so many bad things about that. I don't like that.
See you later, Captain.
Goodbye, Miss Leger.
That sucks. You can't talk to anyone. That's incredibly lonely. And he actually... Oh, I can take some of his, wood, apparently. I'm not sure what for, but I'll take it. Can I take more than...
Got him.
I can only take one. Okay. That makes sense. I'll try to talk to him again.
Point. He's under the silence.
Dude, it's okay. You can talk to me. It's fine. Just don't listen to them. Anjan should start the cults of Multi. I see what you did there. Very clever. Nice. We talk to you. No, I still can't do that. I'm not sure where I'm supposed to go next. Maybe talk to the wife.
Hello again.
She might have something to say.
Sister Harley.
I like how you can just teleport around the map. You can just do it if you click fast. Who's the man in the portraits in Eliza's quarters? Oh, this is a good question.
I saw a portrait in Eliza's quarters of the two of you with a man. Who is he?
Oh, that's Eliza's father, Jonathan. I allow her to keep the portrait because she should remember him, but I would prefer not to.
Why not?
I'd rather not speak of it. It's too painful.
Okay. That's a bit odd.
I've heard about something called the silence. What is that?
It is a method to discipline those who fall into error. When one undergoes the silence, they are prohibited from speaking with anyone except God. That way, they're encouraged to reflect on their actions and to seek his forgiveness. Once they've done so, they're welcomed back to the community as stronger, better people.
This is just about control, isn't it?
Thanks for the chat.
That's all that's about. It's just about controlling them. What even constitutes them putting them under the silence, you know? Like, what are the rules for that? I'm sure they just made it up, didn't they? So it's just whatever they decide is an error, I guess.
Hey,
it's kind
Danny.
of,
Hi, Harley.
It's kind of terrifying.
I have to find a way to get down the mountain. Patrick's blocking the way.
Why do you want to go down there?
To check on the wagon.
Oh, right. Jerome was talking about that earlier. I wouldn't worry about it.
See you, Danny.
Bye for now.
I do not like how none of my companions are worried about this at all.
Hi, Brother Jerome.
Sister.
Can you tell me what the silence is?
Nothing you gotta concern yourself with. Just keep on the straight and narrow and you'll be fine.
Well, what is considered the straight and narrow, though?
I want to know about you and your wife.
We're just trying to get by like everybody else here. Sue Ellen's a great healer. Keeps everybody fit and healthy. I do my part as a ranger. We came to New Bethel later, but nobody bothers about those distinctions. We're just as much a part of this place as our brothers and sisters from the airship.
I was just wondering if I can get some more information if I go through some dialogue options. Sometimes you can get the solution to, you know, continue through the dialogue. So dialogue's kind of important in this game.
Tell me about the Taggarts and Captain Perry.
Yeah, they survived a terrible disaster and built a thriving community up from the ashes. Doesn't get more admirable than that. Brother Perry is a good friend. Sisters Joanna and Eliza are more reserved.
If you weren't part of the original voyage, when did you arrive?
Oh, around 10 years ago, we were one of the first new families. 6 other groups came after us. You folks are the first new faces we've seen in nearly 5 years.
5 years? No wonder they're trying to hold on to us.
I'd like to hear about the Doran family.
Now there's a couple of iron souls. Brother James taught me all I know about being a ranger. He was a good man. After his passing, it seemed only right that I should pass that knowledge on to his son. Sister Bridget don't much show it, but James's death hit her hard. Brother Patrick's a good kid, smart and eager to learn. He'll make a fine ranger.
Appreciate your time.
Be well.
Blah, blah, blah. That basically gave us nothing, so that was a bit of a waste of time. Morty doesn't even like tea. No, I don't. I don't like tea or coffee. I do not like either of them. The error is not liking tea. Oh god, I got to do I gotta be disciplined. I gotta be under the silence.
Hey, kid.
Yeah?
You got a neat toy collection. Oh, this is a new option.
I saw your toy chest in the cabin. Nice collection.
Those aren't even the best ones. The real good ones are in my hideout.
Your hideout? Oh, tell me more.
You've got a hideout?
Yup, but it's secret. I go there when I want to be alone. It's where I keep my best stuff.
Does anyone else know about it?
Just Eliza, but she's real good at keeping secrets. Don't tell.
Okay, we got a lead.
Keep up the good work, kid.
Awesome.
I will.
Who the heck was Eliza again? I've forgotten. I haven't kept tabs on all the characters in this game. Okay, do you know anything about Patrick's hideout? Oh, is this Eliza?
Patrick told
I
me
don't
he has
even
a
know.
secret hideout. Know where it is?
No. Sister Eliza assured me it was safe, so I didn't feel it was necessary to pry. It's good for Patrick to have a place he can be alone.
I'm gonna need to find somebody to ask. Maybe I should just go around and ask all the villagers and see if I can get any information on that. That would be great.
Is there anything you'd be willing to share about the people of New Bethel? Who's who, their relationships, their history? There's so much I don't know.
Suppose it couldn't hurt. Go on then.
Oh, he didn't want to do this before. Oh, do you know about Patrick's hideout? Let's ask that.
Know anything about Patrick's hideout?
No, but sometimes I see him running past here with his little toys and things. Guess that's where he goes off to play.
Oh, we got a hint. He runs past here, so does that mean it's by the cabin? It could be any direction, though. Yeah, I think this is what I'm looking for. I think this is what I need to do. It's just very specific steps sometimes.
Is it true that Patrick was born in the wilderness?
Who told you that?
The same person who told me about letting you and the other dissenters go.
I see. Yes, it's true. I was unaware of my condition when we left. Otherwise... Anyway. We came back, along with another family who left with us, and a third we met on the way. Sister Johanna forgave us, thank God. She is truly an angel among us.
What compelled you to leave in the first place?
We were following someone we thought knew better than Sister Johanna, but as it turned out, he didn't. That's his grave over there. Abraham Levinsky.
Who was he?
Just a strong-willed fool who felt our journey was incomplete. He convinced us to continue to Las Virgenes on foot.
What happened to Abraham? He's like dead, obviously, but how did he die?
What became of Abraham Levinsky and the other dissenters?
Those poor, poor souls. They died out there. Every last one. Sister Johanna sent my husband back to Abraham's camp to try to convince them to return, but all they found was carnage. Wolves, it was.
No.
How horrible it must have been.
No.
How lucky we were to escape that fate.
I don't believe it.
Enough. Let us speak of something else, please.
Isn't that a bit too much of a coincidence? They had some dissenters and then they escaped and then got murdered by wolves. Well, every single one of them. It just seems a bit too convenient, doesn't it? I don't know. Something weird's going on. This might be what I need for evidence, though.
I'll leave you to your thoughts.
This might be what we need. This will be good.
Please excuse me, Sister Harley. I need to get back to my quarters.
Okay. See you later, I guess.
I think they murdered them all. I think they murdered all the dissenters. I think that's what happened. We'll have to find out, though. So, now that I've done that, she's moved out of the way, which means I might be able to look at these graves a little bit more. I think there's something...
Wait, haven't I seen that name somewhere recently?
Yes, we have. I think I'm supposed to search these graves or something.
Tiny crosses. One for baby Hawkins, another for Katrina, and the last for Zachariah. How sad.
Those were babies?
Aaron...
That is really sad. Oh gosh, I wonder how those little guys died. Maybe it's natural causes. I don't know. I just don't trust anything in this place. The newspaper from the troop.
This article mentions an Abraham Levinsky living in Las Virgenes, which is where he intended to go, according to Bridget. And Captain Perry said Joanna wouldn't let anyone see the body because it was too mangled, but what if... Suppose there's only one way to find out.
Oh my gosh. How, what a coincidence that we just so happened to have this newspaper with this passage on. I wouldn't have remembered that was in there because, honestly, I didn't read the newspaper fully. But maybe I can check now to see if I can...
Abraham... Wait, haven't...
Nope, she's still saying the same thing. Okay, Jerome said that you weren't members of the original voyage.
I spoke with Jerome.
Yes, that's right. Sister Joanna likes to say that everybody here has always been part of New Bethel, even if they didn't know it yet. Some of our brothers and sisters are still on their way to us, even now. We got here about 2 years after this whole thing started. Other families came after, but we were about the first newcomers.
I see. How exactly did you end up here?
What exactly?
Jerome and I were coming down from Shivering Pines, but our wagon broke down on the road through the mountains.
What?
You didn't take the canyon bridge?
Exact same thing happened?
Wasn't one when we came through.
Normally, yes, but it recently collapsed. That's why we went through the pass.
Huh.
Oh.
Well, Brother James came and found us and brought us up the mountain. At first, we had every intention of keeping on, but we didn't have any real plans, and folks here were so welcoming. We never really made the decision to stay. We just never left.
What about the other families?
Same story, more or less.
Wow, so this is what happens to everybody who comes to this town. Their wagon breaks down and then they just kind of like coax them to stay and they like just never leave because they're like so welcoming. This is how they catch them out. So this has happened not just to us, but it's a cycle that they just keep repeating over and over. This is their little strategy. And now we just got confirmation on it.
Can you tell me about the door?
I actually got some good dialogue there.
A few years back, James, the wound got infected. I did a poor Sister Bridget, Brother Patrick suggested. I'm just thankful Jerome's.
I'll let you get
come.
Okay, she just repeats a lot of what I already know. So that was a good dialogue thing. I don't know if I'll be able to now talk to my companions about it. I guess not. Because as far as I know, I was supposed to be finding evidence from this grave, but I can't figure out. Oh, there's a search button. Oh, I didn't notice that. Was that always there?
Lola, keep a lookout. I'm gonna search this grave.
What? Why on earth?
Call it a hunch. I think something's going on here.
Be quick then, and try not to draw any attention. Lord alive.
This will be the irrefutable evidence that we need. Because if the body's not there, it's going to be a bit weird.
I knew it. There's nothing here.
Okay.
Excuse me?
This grave is a fake. The whole story about Abraham Levinsky is probably fake too. The question is, why go to all that effort?
Why indeed. We need to figure out what's going on here. But I'd be careful who you tell about this.
Alright guys, we are on a roll. Let's do this. We got the evidence that we need. We should be able to convince our companions about this now, right? That there is a grave with nothing in it, a fake grave. Surely this will raise an eyebrow with our companions now. Otherwise I'm going to be very upset. They're going to be so blind if that's what they think.
Howdy.
Don't mind me just teleporting around the map.
There's a fake grave in the graveyard. It supposedly belongs to the leader of a group of deserters.
Come on, Jake.
Empty.
What you mean fake? A memorial?
Open your eyes. Come on.
A man's supposed to be buried there, but he's not.
Why would someone go to the trouble of making a fake grave?
Exactly what I want to know.
I admit it's suspicious, but that's not enough to start stirring up the pot.
That's all I know right now.
Take it.
What will it take to convince my companions? Jeez Louise. This is not enough still. So the evidence we've had so far is that these people are doing the same thing to every traveler. They are, every wagon that comes past is getting broken by these little potholes, and then people are just staying here. Then we've got a fake grave where the dissenters just miraculously disappeared. And then the other thing we had, there was another one as well. I can't remember what it was now. There was something else we had. So there's at least 3 bits of evidence and my companions are still not going for it.
Harley?
So annoying. Let's try Phil. Come on, Phil.
Slow down a moment. You dug up one of the graves?
Not so much
well, yes.
Moved the rocks. Enough to see there was nothing underneath.
I see. I suppose you had your reasons. And you say there was no body?
That's right. I also have proof that Levinsky is still alive. Look.
Very well. I have heard enough. Clearly these people are hiding something from us. I will see if I can coax any information from Eliza when I see her again.
So will you let me search this place now?
Yes, go ahead.
Yay, we managed to convince Phil. At least we got somebody, to recognize it. So now I can search in this drawer.
I'll leave that right where it is. And what's this? Some kind of lens. Better take it.
A lens? Okay, what can I do with that?
This looks like the type of lens that would fit in a spyglass.
Why would that be in the table? I don't understand what that is for, but okay. Time to go again? Okay, you have to tell me if I'm right about the cannibals. Okay. I'm not sure if that's what it is or if they're just trying to keep people here to just recruit more people or something. I'm not too sure. Alright. Oh, I can talk to the ranger.
Has Patrick told you about his hideout?
Oh, he's mentioned it once or twice. Don't know where it is, but I know he keeps his little treasures there.
What does Patrick consider a treasure?
He loves his little wooden figures, that's for sure. Especially animals.
Appreciate your time.
Beware.
Don't tell me it was just that tiny little bit of conversation that I needed to continue with my task. Oh my god. I think that's what I needed. That's so annoying. You really have to just like observe everything in this game.
I've got this piece of wood. Think you could carve something for me?
Finally.
What did you have in mind?
Hey. Alright. I'm supposed to get her to do a wolf, apparently.
I think I'd like a wolf.
Very well. I'll have it ready in just a while.
After all of that, it was just that tiny little dialogue bit.
Here you are.
How annoying.
Beautiful work, Nadine.
I got it though. I got it in the end. Alright, so now that we've got this, we can give this toy to, you know, this little guy, and we should get somewhere now. So that's the plan.
Here. I thought you might like something for your collection.
Oh, wow, a wolf! And look at those fangs! This is great! I'll be back in just a minute. Don't get any ideas about going down the path. I'll know if you do.
Better not try calling his bluff, but let's just see where he goes.
Can I actually not go down the path? Oh, she's just gonna go the opposite way? Okay. Time to find out, you know, where his hideout is. We're gonna follow him and see if we can sneak in there after
He's going towards the cabin.
Done.
Interesting.
It was so obvious his hideout was up there, though. Where else could it be? And that thing on the wall makes it really obvious, too. So it's behind the cross, whatever it is. So he's using something behind the cross, and then obviously it goes in that little hole. I guess a bookcase is going to open, I'm assuming. Oh, okay.
Looks like
Maybe
I
not.
found your secret hideout.
Heck yes. Let's get up there. I wasn't watching you, I swear. Oh, I guess we, you know, wanted to find out what was in the hideout more than we wanted to go to the wagon. I'm not sure exactly why we decided that, but okay. Alright then, so now we have an interact thing on here, right? We can search and go inside.
Let's see what Patrick's got hidden back here. Interesting. A small crank handle.
So then, it wasn't that Nadine was going to craft something, you know, for this hole. It was that we were just going to persuade him with the little figurine. So I was off a little bit. Alright, let's put the crank in and go into his secret little hideout.
Sesame.
Yay! And then we can finally move on with our journey. That would be nice. It's been ages.
Rather cozy up here, and you can't beat the view.
What are those things?
Patrick's collection of extra special figurines.
Are they made out of mud? I wonder. Oh, here's the thing. So we put the little spyglass on this. I might be able to see something good.
What a surprise.
Let's take a look through.
Let's have a look.
Might be.
That's the base of the mountain near where we broke down.
We might actually be able to
Hello,
see
and
if
who
they
might you
are
be?
working on the wagon. What
Well,
the?
that's not suspicious at all.
Okay, what was that about?
An old spyglass.
Can I look through again?
I don't see anyone else down there.
Okay. I guess that's everything. Let's get out of here then. There's some suspicious cloaked man going into bushes. Something weird is going on around here.
Hello,
What do I do now? Do I just try to convince him that there's like, you know, some weird man? Oh, there's a secret cave.
I caught a glimpse of a cloaked... I have a feeling there's...
A secret cave, huh? You might be onto something there. We can't just sit around then. Time for action. What do you suggest?
Miss Johnson and I are trying to get down to the wagon. We need you to help us distract Patrick.
Easy. Lead on.
Ah, finally! I'm getting some help from my companions. Let's do
We
this.
just need you to get the kid out of the way long enough for us to get down the mountain without being spotted.
Leave everything to me.
I knew Jake was the man for the job.
Excuse me, son. I was wondering if you had a minute.
Sure. What do you need?
Just need you to come with me for a second. Captain Perry wants a word.
Oh, okay, if it's quick. Sister Joanna won't like it if I leave my post long.
Isn't the boy not gonna, like, put two and two together? I guess not. You're heading off? Okay, Anjin, thanks for stopping
Now's our
by.
chance. Let's
Have
go.
a good day. Alright, it's time to finally leave this horrible place. I might actually find out more about them too. I want to know, like, what they're actually doing in this place.
Whoa.
They took the wheels off entirely. Oh, wow.
What have these people done to my wagon?
It's clear they don't want us leaving New Bethel.
You said there was a cave down here?
Looked like.
Then see if you can find it. We need to figure out what we're up against.
So the cave might be where they're keeping the wheels, right? That would make sense. It's in one of these bushes, so we need to search in these bushes.
Here we are. This bush was put here deliberately. Hey, look! I found the cave.
Good. Now see what's inside, and be quick.
They put a bush there deliberately? How the heck did they do that? I have no idea. Alright, inside the cave. This is a tiny cave. I was expecting it to be a bit bigger, but...
What's this?
It's okay.
It's like some kind of handbook. A printer's proof copy.
What's on it? Can we have a look?
The Saboteur's Handbook by JT and JR. My god. I need to show this to Lola. Now.
So it's a guide on how to take apart stuff. Is that what it is? I think that might be what it's referring to. Alright, let's open this. What's inside?
It's stuffed with guns and ammunition. That's not a good sign.
Is that not just the weapons that they took from us? Oh boy.
It's a hand-drawn map of the area. That's the road, and it's been marked with several X's. This is exactly where we broke down.
So they're doing it on other routes too? Just got really nefarious, didn't it?
These look like they were placed here recently. Wait a minute. These are our wheels.
So there's our wheels. Alright, there's some dynamite here too.
It's full of dynamite and wires. Someone has been making explosives.
Did they use that to blow up the bridge, perhaps?
A shovel and pickaxe. Perfect for digging potholes and dirt roads.
This was all set up, and here is the evidence. We finally have the evidence. Let's go tell Lola.
No time for chatter now, Leger.
Why doesn't she just go in there?
It's in bad shape. We need to get it fixed or our journey ends here.
Alright, I need to go and show the journal to this girl.
You won't believe what I found in the cave.
Try me.
A printer's proof of something called the Saboteur's Handbook. Have a look.
It's not looking good.
JT. Joanna Taggart.
Must be, but who is JR?
Jonathan Red?
Who's that? I don't know who that is.
Who's Jonathan Red?
Seriously? You never heard of the Redites? They're a bunch of anti-steam tech thugs who went around sabotaging machines and factories a few years back. They were mostly active in New Britannia, but they got their start in Bright Bay.
So you think Joanna knew Jonathan Red?
Not just knew him. I think they worked together. Maybe more than that. You get a good look at that Eliza girl? She's got a certain resemblance to that Mr. Red.
Hang on. Joanna told me Eliza's father was named Jonathan.
And there you have it.
The plot
All
thickens.
That aside, look at the context.
These are all instructions. Sabotaging vehicles and laying road traps. Low-grade bombs for controlled explosions. Creating concealed hiding spots in the wilderness. Remind you of anything?
Well, one thing's for certain.
Our arrival here was no accident. This is true. And they don't want us to leave. They definitely do not.
Someone went to a lot of trouble to make sure we're stuck in New Bethel.
Yes, but who?
That's what we need to find out.
Lots of pages have notes scribbled in the margins. Some are from JT, others from JR. Looks like they had some ideological differences.
Oh?
Joanna thought things were going too far. She objected to giving instructions for explicitly violent stuff. Here's a note on the bombs page where she says, "Too dangerous to print." Same time, Red's written things like, "This information is a tool for a righteous cause," or "No revisions, too late for cold feet." But there's another set of notes. in somebody else's handwriting. Here, on this recipe for an acid compound, Joanna crossed out some ingredients. This other person tried to fill in the missing information.
So this third person is probably our saboteur.
I'd put money on it.
What were they saying about acid? Holy heck. This is getting darker and darker. We need to find out who the saboteur is. We have to tell Joanna what's going on. What do you think we should do? We should probably just figure out who this person is, right? The saboteur?
I think our top priority is figuring out who this person is.
I agree, but we gotta be discreet. We can't just go around interrogating everyone hoping for a confession. We need solid proof identifying the person you saw going into that cave.
My brother was the detective in the family.
Well, now's your chance to do him proud.
So what should our next move be?
Round up the others and come to my cabin. We need to talk. Come on, let's get back up the mountain before anybody notices us missing.
So there is even more investigative stuff to investigate. It's not over yet.
So the saboteur is the reason we're here.
Oh my gosh, this is a long part of the game.
Who it is and tell these people. They deserve the truth.
Now wait just a minute. This is all very serious for sure. But these folks have a whole way of life they're accustomed to. We expose it all as a lie. Why, we're ripping the bottom out of their world.
Jake's got a point. It could tear this community apart.
I think Lola's right. Not knowing your true history is no way to live.
At the very least, Joanna should know about this. As the community's leader, it falls to her to decide what to do with this information.
We gotta be able to prove who the saboteur is first. Could be the rock goes all the way to the top.
I have a strong suspicion, but I'll see if I can confirm it.
Once you do, you can tell Joanna the truth, assuming she's not the one behind it all.
Or you could try talking to the saboteur. Maybe get him to lay off without having to upset the whole community.
I'll see what I can find out.
I think it would be better to just tell the whole community, honestly. But we need to find out who it is first. Of course, the plot thickens. It does. It does. It is more treacherous than I thought. There is a lot more going on here than I realized. Oh my gosh.
No point. He's under the sun.
I still can't talk to this guy. What about this dude?
Nothing else to say to...
Okay. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do. How am I supposed to find out about this this person who is sabotaging? That's the question. Okay, got nothing to say to you. Oh, hello. I can talk to you now. I wasn't able to talk to her before. What if it's her?
Hello, Eliza.
Ah, hello, Sister Harley. It's good to see you. How are you finding New Bethel?
Oh, it's just full of surprises.
I'm glad you're enjoying
You can
yourself.
say that again.
Having you here is wonderful. If you don't mind, I've just finished my morning patrol and need a rest. We can chat more later if you'd like.
Oh, great. So, there's nothing I can do there. Is it the room that Phil was in? Is it in here? Perhaps. Oh, he's gone. He's not in here anymore. Is there anything new in here?
Wait a minute. This is the same cloak I saw through the spyglass. Got you now, Eliza.
Ah. Okay.
Got you now.
So Eliza is the person. Eliza is the one. That makes sense because they weren't around earlier. So I guess we're supposed to give her the book, I guess. As an accusation. I found your book, you saboteur. It's all you.
I believe this belongs to you.
Where did you get that?
Exactly where you left it.
It seems Patrick has earned himself a period of silence. He won't like that much, but it's about time he grew up some.
So you've been causing all the wagon breakdowns and trapping people here. What was your plan? Continued excuses for why our wagon wasn't ready until we gave up and asked to stay permanently?
That's how it's worked in the past, yes.
Wow, you can't keep people here against your will, you crazy lady. Does Joanna know about this? I think we should tell her.
Is your mother
if she
aware
doesn't.
of your scheme?
Only one other had a part in it, and God has since called him home. He sent me a vision when I was a girl, of my mother leading a thriving community on a mountaintop. All I've done is ensure this vision comes to pass. Members have lost faith and abandoned us before, to the detriment of all. We've suffered harsh winters and disease. Keeping our numbers up hasn't been easy. but I wasn't about to stand by and let the community wither. So I took measures to cultivate it.
You're crazy. Oh my god, crazy. Doesn't God disapprove of liars? That's a good one to go for.
You've built your community on lies. If I'm not mistaken, lying's not on God's approval list.
God forbids harmful deceit. I'm shepherding people to a better life in his name.
How convenient.
It's clear to me you've no intention of joining us. God must have other plans for you. I can have your wagon repaired and let you and your companions go on your way. All I ask in return is that you spare a thought for the people of this community. Do not speak of what you've learned. It would destroy them.
No, I'm not keeping the secret. Like, that's just... You can't just let everybody live a lie. I don't like that. No deal. I am telling Joanna about this. Heck yes. We gotta let everybody open their eyes to this deceit, because they'll just keep doing this over and over and over again, right? If we don't stop it. If God had given her a vision, I'm pretty sure kidnapper's not involved. It was definitely not. She's just lost her marbles.
Can't go along with this. These people need to know the truth.
I'm sorry.
Stop.
I
You're
can't
making
do
a
it.
terrible mistake.
I can't let these people live, you know, without knowing.
Joanna, I'm afraid I have some disturbing news.
What is it?
Can you call together the community? This is something everyone needs to hear.
What is this about? I would be glad to make an announcement once I know what it concerns.
I'm afraid I have to insist on addressing everyone at once.
As you wish. I'll call an assembly.
I'm glad she said that, just in case, like, the mum tried to hide it or something. Because it is her daughter at the end of the day. I'm sure there's going to be consequences.
Brothers and sisters of the Second Dawn, Sister Harley has asked me to bring you all together to hear her words. Tell us, Sister Harley, what news have you for us all?
Nothing good. I am sorry. Should I say there's a wolf among you? Or you've all been living a lie? Let's just go with the lie option for now.
I'm sorry to tell you that this community has been built on lies.
What are you saying?
Eliza has been pulling the strings all along. She's been manipulating us all. She's been setting traps in the road to capture wagons and bring their passengers into New Bethel.
What? How dare you?
I saw her enter a secret cave at the base of the mountain. It was full of saboteurs' tools, along with spare wagon wheels, and this.
Dun dun dun!
What? Eliza, what are you doing with that?
Claiming my birthright. Just because you disavowed father doesn't mean I did.
So it was sabotage. I always ask myself if our breakdown was really an accident. You've been lying to us all these years.
No, I swear I didn't know anything about this.
Then why did you prop up the lie about Abraham Levinsky?
What lie? Brother Abraham was killed when he left the safety of New Bethel, torn apart by wolves.
Did she really not know? Oh gosh, who told you that? Let's find out. I'm not sure if, like, the mum was in on this or not. I don't think she was. Doesn't sound like it, does it?
Who was it that told you this?
Why, Brother James. He found their camp after it had been attacked. He returned with Brother Abraham's mangled body and buried it.
So you never actually saw Levinsky's body?
No, I put my faith in Brother James's word.
There was no body, because Levinsky never died. There were no wolves. In fact, he made it safely to Les Virgenes. Just weeks ago, he was in the papers announcing his niece's marriage. It was just a story concocted to keep you all here. To keep you afraid.
He was trying to protect you. He was trying to protect all of us. Brother James was the one who had the idea to bring in new members. He understood that a community can't thrive without them.
James was a saint. He loved this community. And you, Sister Joanna. There's nothing he wouldn't have done for you all.
I think that is becoming very clear.
Eliza, I don't understand. Why would you do this?
The outside world is a horrible place, Mother. You should know this better than anyone. Look at what we've built here. How we've grown and flourished. We had to keep that safe. That's why you had to make sure no one ever left the mountain. I never wanted to hurt anyone. I only wanted people to share in our joy.
But you did it without asking us if we wanted a part of it. A community without trust ain't no community worth living in.
Amen.
Joanna, my love, there's something else you probably ought to know about. I never said anything because after a while it didn't seem to matter. But after the crash, I examined the boiler and...
Oh.
Well, it had clearly been sabotaged.
It was sabotaged right from the beginning.
We were headed for disaster. I saw it in my vision.
Oh my god.
You saw that we were going to crash, that someone was going to sabotage the ship.
No, Mother, you don't understand. I saw the sun setting in the west and the sea became red with blood. We were going to make it to the coast, but the land was already tainted, cursed. It was the mountain that was our true home. A citadel of holy peace. I just had to make sure we ended up here.
So, you brought the airship down? Eliza, you could have killed us all.
But I didn't. I gave us a new life, a better life.
And you can keep it. Come on, Jerome. We're leaving this rock. Anybody who wants to come with us is welcome.
What? You can't just leave. Where will you go?
Anywhere but here.
You won't last 2 minutes out there.
Silence, Eliza. Until further notice.
But...
I said silence. Return to your quarters immediately. Wait for me to come find you.
It's almost a little bit
Sister
sad,
Sue Ellen,
but...
Don't be so hasty. It breaks my heart to hear what my baby has done, but now that I know the truth, there's no reason we can't start over. We can continue to live here without the fear of the unknown below.
That ain't gonna work, sis. Joanna, not now. We're way past that.
That was a lot to take in. That was, wow. I'm not sure exactly if I made the right decision here. I feel like I did, but then them like scattering off and if this is the life they've always known, I am wondering how hard it will be for them to like, you know, readjust into like a normal life outside of this place. I hope they don't die like in the process. That would suck, but at the same time living in this awful place where they just kind of force people to live here isn't any good either. But wow, so that lady sabotaged them from the very beginning. I suppose it makes sense. It's just very sad. She's very misguided, isn't she? Do what you want. We just want our wagon fixed. Yeah, this whole time we just wanted to get our wagon fixed. My god. It's not Joanna's fault. Give her a second chance. I don't know what to say here. Sue Ellen's right. You can't keep up this charade. If this is all they've known, like, they can stay there if they want. We'll just let them deal with it themselves. I just want to get my wagon fixed. Let's stay out of their drama. I feel like that might be for the best. I don't want any trouble. I just want to go on my journey.
Whatever you all decide is your own business. We just want our wagon fixed so we can be on our way.
Yes, of course. I'll arrange to have it ready by morning. Thank you, by the way, for opening my eyes.
I'm sorry it had to be this way, but I couldn't keep silent.
I think perhaps I've relied too much on silence. I am sorry to see you go, but I understand your desire to continue your journey.
Thanks, Joanna.
Well, at least Joanna was alright with it, I suppose.
That was quite the experience.
It was.
Better now it's over.
Hopefully they'll put a stop to Eliza's tricks.
I had my suspicions about her.
No, you didn't.
Let them hold you back. Come on, we've lost enough time.
You had the hots for her. Phil was all over her. Oh my god. He nearly like started dating that crazy girl.
Our sojourn in New Bethel has left us all somewhat shaken. Thankfully, we have only to cross Hellfire Pass today. And from there, it's a straight shot down into El Presidio. With our goal so near in sight, we can all focus our attention back to the task of locating Dr. Clark's fortune.